Hey everyone, my name is Leon. Welcome to a new video. In today's video, I want to compare, as I said in the yesterday's post that I posted on YouTube, I want to compare life itself with a game named Assassin's Creed. And I would say most people just discussed, or not discussed, but they think that I might be crazy if I talk like that. And I used to think that people would be crazy too if they would say life is like a game. Because I thought like it can't be that easy, right? It can't be that easy. Because games are easy. I like to play games. Or I used to like to play games. I don't play computer games anymore. Only Clash Royale on my phone. But yeah, I stopped playing video games, and I just used to think it can't be that easy. But it really is, because I understand now what reality is all about, how this whole thing works, how this whole concept works, and how you can manipulate it with just reversing the paradigm. But I'm gonna make another YouTube video about this tomorrow, and it's going to be my most important video that I've ever posted on this channel, because it will like have everything in it that I always wanted to say. Or maybe not everything, because I can't tell everything. There's always something new coming to my mind as I talk. But I already made a list of the things that I want to say, summarized. Anyways, looking forward to post this video tomorrow. Um, yeah, so where was I? I will start with the only. No, I start with the first similarity, um, which is that there are multiple train tracks, multiple realities at the same time, multiple possibilities that could become reality at the same time. You know, in Assassin's Creed, you have a given path. And if you follow this path, and if you do it, like if you play this game every single day for hours and you don't fuck around in this game, you just want to fulfill the mission, you will be done in quite, I don't know how long it takes, but if you play like without a break, maybe 3 days, you are through it. You fulfilled the whole purpose of your character. You killed the end boss or something. I don't even know if there's an end boss, because none of my friends that played that game, I've never played the game, um, ever reached the end of it. But I think there might be some end boss thing in the end. And that's like the whole purpose of the game, to fight this thing, you know? And you have to prepare yourself for it. And if you just keep taking action, like if you play without a single break, you will be done in a short amount of time. And you just follow the path that is giving you the fastest path. In life, there's a little difference. There's also multiple possibilities, and I will talk about it later on. But also with the quantum physics, quantum mechanics, that like particles can be at 2 or 3 places at the same time. It's very interesting. But what I wanted to say is that we also have like a given path in our life. But the most people can't find this path because they can't find themselves. They don't know what they are actually made for. They don't know why they are here. They don't know their purpose. And in order to find your purpose, you need to find yourself. You need to get to know yourself. You need to know what you want, what you love, what you're best at. And that's the process that many people can't do, because they are not patient with themselves. And it's the most difficult and the most easy thing to find that path at the same time. It's so difficult because you need to surrender to yourself. You need to just trust. And it's such a difficult thing. I can understand this. I mean, I needed to learn this for 21 years, and I'm 21 years old. And I'm finally able to trust. And it's actually a big word, trust. So you need to trust yourself. You need to surrender. And surrender is actually easy. But surrender to yourself, it's a different kind of thing. But you have to do it in order to find yourself. Because it comes from the inside out. You can't find it anywhere here. It comes from the inside out. So that's why you need to surrender to your inside, that it can actually come out, to feel it. And there's a lot of trauma inside you, probably. And you will feel bad if you start to listen to yourself. But that's healing. That's another thing that I want to talk about in another video, about healing yourself, forgiving yourself. Anyways, I lost track a bit. Sorry. So we have multiple train tracks that we can drive on, and I can make a perfect example of this. A smoker smokes cigarettes, smokes weed, and at the time that he smokes cigarettes or weed, he could be doing something else. So as soon as he decides to stop smoking weed and cigarettes, he's got time left, and he will do something else in this time, obviously, because he's not smoking. So he's on a different train track. He's on a different type of reality. He just switched train tracks, and it might be only for 3 days. The difficult thing is to keep being on that train track that you want to be, to accept that you have changed, actually. Most people fall back into the old pattern, start smoking again, so they switching train tracks again. And there are so many possibilities. There are infinite possibilities out there in the universe. Or not in the universe, actually, they are in the present moment right now, because I could be in South Africa right now if I decided 3 days ago to fly there. Simple as that. But instead I'm here. But the reality that I might be in South Africa exists in this very moment because I could have decided to go there 3 days ago, as I said. And that's why with every decision that we make, we create a new reality, or we keep being in the same reality that we are right now. So, difficult thing for someone, I don't know, for everyone, I think, is to keep being on the train track they just got on. Or maybe they switch again, maybe on a higher frequency, and they are even on a better train track for them. But it's difficult to remain there because our ego tends to, pull ourselves back into our comfort zone. Feeling bad because, you need that nicotine. So you smoke again. You fall back into an old pattern. I don't say that the nicotine thing is about the ego. It's about an addiction. That's why I'm terrified, actually, of addictions, because it is the main reason someone can't be abundant or free, because you depend on a fucking substance. And that's actually quite sad, if you depend on a fucking substance and you need the substance to survive, or you think you need it to survive, and your ego makes the decision to smoke again, and you need to suppress that ego to keep being on that train track. Because as soon as you smoke one cigarette, you're back on track, and then you need to do it all over again. You need to decide once again to not smoke anymore. You know what I mean? That's a difficult thing. And similar to Assassin's Creed, because in Assassin's Creed you have a given path as well. And so many people play that game and they have fun while doing it. People have fun playing games because it's easy. And life can be easy too. And it's just the step that you need first, find your path, to have like a plan of your life, and then live it, actually live it. And in the video games you have a given path already, and you know what to do already. And in life you don't know what to do at the beginning. You need to find out first, and that's where most people fail. And you find out by finding yourself. That's what I told before. So we have like this given path in the Assassin's Creed game. We jump from action to action to fulfill that purpose. We need to meet certain characters, talk to those characters. Maybe we need certain weapons on a certain level, and it's also personalized. I mean, we can design this character, and that's with ourselves too. We can design ourselves. wear different clothes. We can be someone completely else. We can decide in the morning that we are just nice today. And maybe you are not that nice like the other days. Maybe you're quite frustrated, but you can decide in the morning just to be nice. And then as soon as you get into this pattern, you can change, you know. So we can change this character. We can do whatever the fuck we want in the game, in between those actions that we need to take in order to improve, in order to progress, you know. And we can also decide to not play one day, just watch TV all day, to not play the game named life. So that's actually, I think that's everything I wanted to say. um and I hope it made sense to you all. Maybe you think I'm still crazy, or maybe you think to start look at life a little bit in a more easy way, because life can be easy as a video game as soon as you have this track in front of you, as soon as you find yourself, as soon as you know your path. It's just easy to wake up in the morning because you expect everything good to happen. I don't know. It's just, I just know everything will work out for me if I keep following my path. And it makes me happy, you know, and it makes me proud of myself that I am at this point. And I want everyone to be there, because it's the best feeling that you can ever have in life. It's like, as soon as you surrender to yourself, there are things coming into your life, synchronicities beyond your wildest dreams. And you first have to believe it in order to see it. That's a rule I needed to accept, because I used to be an atheist and I would only believe what I see. And someone told me, a homeless guy that I met, he told me to believe it before I see it. And I thought he was very fucking crazy. And 1 year later, I'm at this point. And I've got exactly his point of view. Believe it in order to see it. And that's the message for today, everyone. Have a good one.